I've gone by bike for most of my life. It's what I like, the cycle of life. Until one night, on the way to my weekly meeting, Socialist Politics, not Alcoholics Anonymous, though booze was involved, not trusting the streets of Deptford where not everyone could afford their own bike, I cheekily slipped mine inside the pub and upstairs. But the meeting was busy, packed to standing. I was told to leave my bike out on the landing. In the meeting, I listened and doodled. It's what I do. Later, after all that thinking, we needed some drinking and a little bit of chat, Bolshevik bullshitting. After all that, a little light-headed, I headed home, on foot. I'd mentioned to a mate in the pub I'd lost the keys to my car, because as much as I like my bike, I drive if the distance is far. To get replacement keys, I had to go to the other side of London. That was far. He agreed to take me in his car. He picked me up in the morning and I said, on the way back, you can drop me at the pub, as I left my bike and some of my stuff. There may be a problem, he replied. I heard on the radio the pub got bomb-fired. And as we drove past, we saw blackened windows and a burnt-out door. Who'd have wanted to burn our pub? Who'd have wanted to burn our pub? As we crossed London, we speculated. We knew by the far right we were hated, and it was in the very same street, 400 metres from the tragic New Cross fire of 1981, where 13 young people died. We picked up the new keys and drove back. He dropped me at the pub. Tentatively, I entered and went up the stairs where everything was charred. And there was my bike, blackened and scarred, with the plastic handled grips turned into molten drips. I peeked into the meeting room where I normally park my bike. The room was untouched by the fire, as would have been my bike. I wheeled the bike home, imagining I'd restore it to life. What am I like? Optimism of the will, pessimism of the intellect. The bike stood in our hallway for months until I took it to the dump. So why had the pub burnt? What we later learnt was someone didn't like the landlord for having an affair with another pub landlord's landlady friend. And that's the end in the cycle of life. I got a new bike.